Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Mengistu, and this is academic speaking video about the challenges and strategies in teaching TOEFL and IELTS test preparation. TOEFL and IELTS as apprentices to learn English. High-tech English proficiency tests, such as TOEFL and IELTS, open up opportunities for the people in Indonesia to study in reputable universities, both local and abroad. These Indonesian learners are non-native English speakers. Some institutions help them to overcome the problems they have with the test. Related to these issues, the teachers may face some challenges in teaching the students who want to reach their target scores. What have been found on challenges and strategies in teaching? Teacher challenges in teaching the TOEFL and IELTS test. Teacher strategies in motivating the students. The method used was a qualitative approach with face-to-face interviews as the data collection instrument. It was found that the challenges of the teachers in teaching the test were students' high expectations, lack of effort from students, study time limitations, teachers' experience, issues with high school students, the number of students in a class, and it was also found that the teachers' strategies in motivating the students were student awareness of the opportunities of passing the test, fun learning, telling stories of people who are successful through passing the test, reminding the students why they joined the class, spending much money, time, and energy on this test. Though teachers face some challenges in teaching IELTS and TOEFL tests, they also have strategies to overcome them. What are TOEFL and IELTS for? The TOEFL test of English as a foreign language institutional TOEFL prediction, and IELTS International English Language Testing System. Tests are English proficiency tests that measure the efficiency of non-native speakers. The test is used for several purposes. In Indonesia, some institutions such as universities, government agencies, or international companies require this test. In some universities, English is the main language spoken in classes and textbooks, making it a requirement for admission the university of and is considered the most prestigious university in the world, as well as competitive majors such as medicine, engineering, and international social sciences. The method, qualitative approach. Qualitative research helps by finding out the truth or perspectives of the academic staff, leaders, and outside clients as a portrayal of the processes in situation. They can be involved as individuals to share their experiences and views from their particular life situations. Qualitative research is considered to be the appropriate way in conducting this research. In addition, the purpose of undertaking a qualitative study is to be concerned with the understanding of the social occurrences from the teacher's point of view. Through their experiences in relation to that, the researcher can obtain the perspectives of teachers in teaching TOEFL and IELTS test preparation. Face-to-face interview. Face-to-face interviews are time-consuming for the researcher in doing the preparation, organization, conducting, and transcribing. But they are flexible, ideal for sensitive issues. Accessible, have smaller samples and rich, detailed data, and the researcher has control over the data. In preparing the interview, the researcher designs an interview control over the data. In preparing the interview, the researcher designs an interview schedule or interview guide. A good interview guide will build the trust of the participants so that they will be comfortable in following the interview process. It is important to record the interview completely. Nowadays, audio recording devices are digital, ranging from basic MP3s to professional level devices. The benefit of using recording in collecting the data is that the researcher can have a copy of the obtained data, and the audio recorder can be taken to the location where the researcher wants to hold the interview. Next, participants. The proposed participants of the study were in were the TOEFL and IELTS teachers who work in a private educational institution which specialize in TOEFL and IELTS preparation course. The participants were Indonesian with Bahasa Indonesia as their first language and who had been teaching TOEFL and IELTS for more than 2 years. Ethic. To avoid harm to participants in collecting data, a researcher can use anonymization, which means that the names of the participants will not be mentioned in the study. Since the research findings will be disseminated, the participants can make it a consideration for taking part that they are assured that they are not identified, and anonymity is the best way. Another way to prevent the participants' names being mentioned is to use pseudonyms. Pseudonyms is a fictional name given to replace the names of people, places, or organizations to secure confidentially. And researchers routinely use pseudonyms in order to brush sensitive topics. By the use of pseudonyms, people will not recognize the names of participants nor research locations if the research findings are disseminated. However, care should be taken as the pseudonymized names could represent the characteristic of the participants. Next, data analysis. After the data was turned into transcriptions, the researcher used a software called NVivo. NVivo is a piece of computer software commonly used in analyzing qualitative data. Any forms of qualitative data such as transcripts, pictures, videos, and audio materials can be exchanged into NVivo. Data import to NVivo is changed into plain text, RTF, and Microsoft Word, and the formats are editable within the software. Nonetheless, there was a time that the researcher used a manual analysis in terms of the complexity of using the tools and completing the test. Also, our researcher should know the value of using manual and electronic tools in analyzing qualitative data. However, manual analysis is still considered to be slow and time-consuming. Next, challenges of teachers in teaching TOEFL and IELTS. Number 1. Students' high expectations. Most of them agree that the students' high expectations were one of the main challenges they faced during their teaching experience. Moreover, since the expectation of the students was followed by a lack of understanding of the English language, the teachers become very stressed. The challenges of teachers in dealing with high expectations from students, such as having low abilities but hoping to get high marks and expecting to get high marks in the near future when they do not have enough time to prepare. Number 2. Students' lack of effort. The teachers faced was that the students with high expectations were students who made no effort. They especially high school students took the preparation class just to get the English proficiency test certificate instantly. To confirm that, the teachers were interviewed about the attitude of the high school students and adults in the test preparation class. And the answer was that the students intended to get the certificate of the English proficiency test, otherwise they would not get the dream job and would not be admitted to the dream university. Number 3. Study time limitation. The limited time for the test preparation also caused problems in the test preparation. Most students came at the last minute to the test preparation class and they needed to improve their target score within 2 weeks. Number 4. Teachers' experience. Some of them admitted that they still have anxiety and lack of confidence in teaching TOEFL and IELTS, even though they have taught them for more than 2 years and had qualifications to teach. The reason is the youngsters are getting smarter while the teachers were still guided by the books. Therefore, they needed to update their knowledge so that they could overcome their anxiety while teaching. Number 5. High school student issues. Most of the teachers complained that high school students were noisy, not obedient, and always distracted by their mobile phones. And it is challenging because at that age, students are in the peak of their puberty and trying to find out about themselves. Number 6. The number of students in the class. A large number of students will not be effective when delivering the TOEFL and IELTS test materials. It could be effective in time and money, but not in attendance, discipline, learning, and alienation of specific learners. Next is strategies of teachers in motivating the students in test preparation. Number 1. Student awareness. TOEFL and IELTS are important for those who need one of them. Job opportunities and good universities, both local and abroad, promise rewards for the people who want to reach them. That was one of the motivations that the teachers gave to the students in the teaching and learning activity. The teachers had a similar fundamental understanding that the students need TOEFL and IELTS for the reason. Number 2. Fun learning. To motivate the students in order to study, the teachers need to create games, fun activities, and intermezzo in the classroom to overcome the boredom, monotony, and seriousness of the teaching and learning process. Number 3. Um, telling successful people stories. Some teachers believe that this strategy could motivate the students in studying TOEFL and IELTS. They told stories based on their own experiences or the experiences of their friends and the students who had successfully achieved their target scores to enter their dream jobs or universities. The teachers use a similar strategy as it could raise the willingness of the students, especially high school students to study. Number 4. Reminding students. Asking the students in the beginning about what the targets were and what they intended to do with the score of TOEFL and IELTS could boost their motivation in studying for those tests. Conclusion. From the findings obtained from the face-to-face interviews, it can be concluded that there were several challenges that the teachers encountered while teaching the high-stake English proficiency test preparation. In brief, the challenges they faced by the teachers arose from the attitude of the students, the class situation, and the anxiety of the teachers. However, most teachers agree that the students' expectation to gain the target scores was the biggest challenge of all, since that was the objective of the students in studying for the test preparation. It was also found that there were some strategies that the teachers used in raising the motivation of the students in studying the test preparation. They thought of the opportunities that the students might obtain if they gain their target scores. They play games with the students to reduce the monotonous situation in the classroom. They thought of the people who gained the target scores and what they had done and experienced after that, or they told the students the history of successful and famous people who studied to fall and IELTS, and they also kept reminding the students of the reasons why they signed up for the class and the money, time, and energy they had spent on it. The participants in the study gave their opinions and perspective on the issues regarding the challenges in teaching test preparation. I think that is all for my video today. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.